To the NBA last night, and it's a big game. Lakers Nuggets, one LA needs, and they're playing with Anthony Davis against Nikola Jokic. No LeBron. Jokic, his team is down early, down by 14 in the fourth quarter, but he's not giving up. Knocks that one down. Then under 4 minutes to go, it's an 8-point game, and he's working hard inside. Look at the footwork and the left hand. He would score 32. It's a 6-point game. 2 minutes to go. Nuggets down by 4. It's Facundo Campazzo kicking it out to Michael Porter Jr. He makes the three, but hold on, they call an offensive foul. He can't believe it. A little laugh after the play. Less than a minute remaining. Lakers up by 2. That's Anthony Davis in the lane. Yes, he's pumped. He scored 25. Lakers up 4. Less than 30 seconds to go. 2-point game. Taylor Horton-Tucker. Tough shot. No, but he gets it back. Another tough shot. This time, yes. Lakers up by 4. 15 seconds left. Nuggets down by 4. Looking for 3. It's Campazzo. But look at the closeout. Anthony Davis. Oh, the defense from AD. That's a big stop that they get, that they need, and they win 93-89. That is a big game for the Lakers, who are trying to keep themselves out of that play-in tournament. The remaining schedule, though, is tough. They have a huge one coming up Friday when they travel to Portland to face the Trail Blazers. They're currently 1 game ahead of Portland for that 7 spot to keep out of the play-in tournament. Speaking of which, let's go back to Sunday when LeBron James said this.
This happens to, we end up at 6th or 5th or whatever the case may be, or if we end up in the playoff, whatever that thing is, whoever came up with that need to be fired. But whatever.
And our friend Frank Isola tweeted the following in reaction. He tweeted, "Great thing about player empowerment is you're never held accountable. Like agreeing to a play-in tournament, then calling for someone to be fired because of it. Similar to Kawhi making the Clippers move heaven and earth to get PG-13, and when it fails, Doc got fired." That's power. It's an interesting way to look at it, and there's no one more interesting to talk to than my buddy JWill across the hall from KJZ on ESPN Radio. Let's just start with it. I mean, LeBron saying what he said there about, fire the guy who came up with the play-in tournament seems to bother him only when he realized his team might wind up in it. What is your reaction?
He's 36. He's 36. He's 36. He's chasing a championship. And look, what happened last year when LeBron was fully healthy with a fully healthy team is a different situation for this year. Sure, people are going to be pissed off about it. People are going to be angry about it, saying, of course, LeBron, you're just flocking with the win. Look, this dude's trying to win championships, Greeny. What do we do every single day on this show? We compare him. Who's the greatest of all time? Yours is Michael Jordan. Mine is LeBron James. Mine is not a word. Mine is LeBron James. But if LeBron James is able to go through everything he's dealt with this year and then beat Brooklyn in the championship game with KD, Kyrie, James Harden, you can't tell me that LeBron James is going to be one of the best players of all time, if not the greatest.
No, that's not debatable. But let's go to the point of it here, which is this idea that the play-in tournament, I love the play-in tournament.
I love it too.
It is serving its purpose. So
yes.
Why is LeBron saying that whoever thought of it should be fired?
Because he's 36. This man is 30. He's 30.
Are you saying that because he's so young or so old?
He's
I'm 53.
Old. Well, you're not playing basketball every single day. You're playing back-to-back games. Like
right.
LeBron James should show you. And look, I know his name is not going to be in the MVP conversation, Greeny, but how valuable is he to this team? Right? We saw them beat the Nuggets last night. Fine, without Dennis Schroeder, AD played well. But LeBron James needs to be at Hall of Fame level in order for this team to win a world championship. Look, I think they're going to be fine. LeBron James sometimes gets in his bag of emotions. I actually think the play-in tournament can help them if they get there, an extra game or two, get the pedals greased up before he goes into playoffs. But he's 36 years old, so the less wear and tear I can have on my body, the better for me.
I get it. And so bottom line, let me just sort of finish it with this quick thought. If they are healthy, if LeBron and AD are fine, and Schroeder should come back, whatever the protocol situation is, if they are basically whole and healthy going into the playoffs, do they remain, in your opinion, the clear-cut favorite in the Western Conference?
Never had in the Western Conference, yes. Yes, they are, the clear-cut favorite. And if you're Utah or if you're Phoenix, you're telling me you want to see the Los Angeles Lakers at the 7 or the 8 seed spot? You're kidding me. Get out of here. They're still not my favorite to win the whole thing. Even though these guys have only played 7 games together, KD, James Harden, Kyrie, those will still be my favorites to win the whole thing.
All right, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch, and there's nothing more fun.
Get ready.
How old is LeBron?
He's 36!
36. He is. Dan, how old are you?
No. Old enough.
Younger than me, that's for darn sure. He is the J of KJZ, coast to coast every morning on ESPN Radio. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.